the power of one. This is a really, really important concept because it's the key to what I know absolutely every one of you is looking for in this group, right? So I want you to understand that each of us have powers energetically. Something we talked about in the coaching group yesterday was the ability, do you know the feeling when there may be something that's not going well? Maybe there's some kind of emergency or some kind of chaos, and a person walks into the room and immediately everybody settles down, depending who the person is. They wouldn't have to have had said anything. They definitely didn't do anything, but they showed up and everybody settled down. See, there's an energetic power there in their being. There is a self-assuredness, right? It does come from how you relate and know that person. So you're predicting what they may be able to do, that everything's okay. But it is energetic. That person is centered. If they came rushing into the room, even if you had great experience with them before and they were capable, but they ran in the room and they were like, oh my gosh, can you believe it? Did you hear? I just heard. And they were crazy. They wouldn't have that same power, right? So how do we get it, right? Because this is really core to the power to influence. And influence, in the purest sense, is the core to great leadership. And this is leadership, whether you're in a leadership position or you're just leading something. You may be leading a concept, something you care about, something you might want help with. You want to share something other people can get involved with. You may want to vision something to your family, your children, your spouse, significant other, your friend group, right? What about who chooses what you're going to do? Who chooses where you're going to go on vacation? You know, I mean, this applies to absolutely everything, all the way up to the boardroom, all the way down to interacting with your family. So to understand that, you really need to be self-aware. Hey, Beatrice. You need to be self-aware, and most of us aren't. So part of that is I want you to really this week take time to observe yourself. Many of you now are getting more deeply rooted in sacred time, sacred space. Great time to reflect. I'd like you to pay attention to certain situations as they arise. You can watch it on television, you can see it in the community, you can watch it in your own family, but watch how the interaction with people, watch how people respond to you, right? If they do. There's a power of one. People who are very powerful, they have an energy about them. People respect them. They listen to them, pay attention, right? So those people have great capacity to influence. How helpful would that be to you in whatever you're doing in life? You're leaving an impression, you're influencing, and here's the key. For it to work for you, it has to come from your authentic self. That means you have to know who you are. There's no getting around it. I know many of you who are running away from that right now. It scares the heck out of you. You don't know who you are, and you're not sure you want to. On the other side of that, self-awareness, some people call it self-actualization, but being more mindful of who you are, what you want, why you want it, allows you to be in this energy space, the power of one. Because all leaders, some are very vocal, some are charismatic, some speak very softly, some speak quickly, slowly, doesn't matter. But it has to be authentic to them. If they copied someone else, wouldn't work. So there's just no getting around knowing yourself. So the benefits of this journey, sacred time, sacred space, becoming an observer of yourself, not a judger, just an observer, right? Not good or bad, but just paying attention. You're going to have more clarity because you know what you want and why you want it. Things are going to seem easier. Less people are going to oppose you. They may disagree with you, but they're not going to argue with you. Why? Because they're going to respect you. And they're going to care about what you have to say. It'll interest them. They'll consider it. Wouldn't you like to be someone people consider? Your opinion would be sought after. You have the ability to influence, and you can affect change. And so many of you, your core values, that's what's driving what you do. You want to make this world a better place for your families, for your communities, for people at large. So, Power of One. You're really important and powerful. I want to see that show up in this group for you and for those that you influence and touch. You have a huge opportunity here to support others in their change and have them support you. That's what was on my mind today, my friends. So I would love to see your comments, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Hope you're all doing well. Take care, and bye for now.